One of the things we're looking at is a potential interchange here at the 1600 South, 2700 North bridge at I-15 that would provide another connection to and from I-15 and make improvements to 1600 South and 2700 North from Main Street in Spanish Fork over to SR 51 in Springville. What we're trying to do tonight is just get a sense from the area residents and the stakeholders as to, are there some concerns that they have? Are some things that we need to be aware of as we move forward in this study? The study is going to take several months to complete. This is called the scoping phase. So what it is, it's kind of like a large funnel where you're gathering a lot of information at this point, and then as you look at that technical data, you look at the public feedback that you're getting, the information that you get from the cities and other agencies, you refine that down to identify some alternatives. Once those alternatives are determined, then you take and you're refining that even more to come to a preferred alternative that could include a no build. And what that means is we would step back and say the way things are currently, the best option to just leave things as they are. With the growth that we're seeing in the area, it's possible that we could be looking at these improvements, building some improvements. We're just not at that point quite yet. One of the big concerns we've heard is there's the railroad crossings between I-15 and SR 51. What's going to happen there? Because that's something that if a train is stopped and someone's trying to get off the freeway, that could potentially create a backup onto the freeway or stop traffic along the roadway. So that's something that we're definitely looking at and looking at seriously to see what could be done to help alleviate that, as well as just access to and from I-15. The amount of growth that Utah County is experiencing is really unprecedented. We're still one of the fastest growing counties in the nation, and we're seeing a tremendous amount of growth and continued growth and projected growth. As both Spanish Fork and Springville continue to grow, additional improvements are going to be needed. We're trying to take that long-term look as to how we can, what type of transportation system will be able to address those growth needs and demands. So that's another big concern that we're currently hearing. As development and growth continues to happen in the north end of Spanish Fork, so north of US 6, this can be a tremendous benefit, providing additional connectivity for businesses who are currently operating on that northeastern end of the city boundaries, provide them another opportunity or another route to connect to and from I-15. As that area continues to grow, this helps provide that and another connection point in between Highway 6 and 400 South for those residents to be able to use a different route to get to and from I-15 from their homes. We definitely want to hear from the residents and the business owners in the area as to what else they see outside of what we've already been able to identify. There are no solutions currently out there on that we've identified as far as a long-term build option. So now is the perfect time to tell us what you're seeing and so that we can hopefully make the best transportation decision possible. So in this scoping phase, we have a certain time period where we need to collect those comments by, and that's November 30th. So within the next 2 to 3 weeks would be the best time to get that information to us. In addition to that, if there are comments that come in afterwards, we'll definitely take those. We want to hear from as many people as possible as to what the future of this area could and should look like.